Okay, I don't know who heard this, but do not start a podcast with your friend. Like, you are not that funny. I'm sorry, I love you, I really do, but you are not that funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's all right.
Should we just quit now?
I think we should. And frankly, I'm starting to lose track of how many we've done. And, we had a good run, but this is it. This is the end of the road. This is our 2-month anniversary now. This is it for us. Episode 8.
God.
Goodbye.
Oh my God. You mentioned that one to me. Oh my God. What?
Yep. We're getting old. And yeah, we're going to quit. So enjoy the farewell episode, guys.
Welcome to the Jonah complex, guys. Oh my God. My bones ache. That's how old I am.
Got your retirement funds ready?
Yeah, man. I'm still
going to move to Costa Rica, live in a hut, go surfing on the weekends, start drinking pina coladas at 11 in the morning.
Of course, bro. I'll move to Puerto Rico like fucking Logan Paul and all the YouTubers trying to avoid the fucking LA tax.
Yeah. Damn.
That shit. Yeah.
The taxes drove more people out of California than COVID. God damn.
Than the earthquakes.
Yeah. All the trouble with California, and it was the taxes that got them. Everyone's getting out.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Austin, baby. Joe Rogan knew. Austin, man. New Hollywood.
Of course. Fucking hell, how could I have forgotten about Texas? Jesus Christ. I wonder what that's like being from I don't know if Joe Rogan's a LA native. For some reason, some part of me doesn't imagine he is. But
I don't think so, no.
But imagine being an LA native, like living in California all your life, and then just being like, fuck this, man. I'm moving to Texas.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I know fuck all about America, but from what I've heard, that's pretty chalk and cheese. That's pretty opposite.
Two different sides of the aisle there.
Yeah, Jesus fuck.
Although a lot of them are going to Austin, which, if I understand it correctly, is the liberal part of Texas. I don't know how that goes for compared to the rest of Texas. I don't know what counts as liberal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a relative term right there. Jeez. So we were trying to come up with a topic, and
we couldn't. We've run out of steam. Episode 8, which is why we're ending the podcast. We've already had every conversation we're gonna ever have,
and that's why we got up some conversation starters. I found a website that had conversation starters for teens on it, and since we're fast approaching our 20s, I thought we should probably. It's weird to say, isn't it? It's weird.
Bro, you can't just drop that one on me mid-episode. You've got to give me like a 5-minute warning. I have to get into the right headspace. I need to get a glass of water. I need to take a nap. You need to prepare me for that. You can't just drop that on me.
Bro, you can't even complain. Like, I'm 20 this year.
Yeah.
I'm 20 in like 6 months.
2 decades of life.
Jesus. God, we're so wise. Just all the knowledge we've gained from our 2 decades. Wow.
Just playing at higher frequencies here. And the problem is, you later this year, me early next year, we won't be able to use these conversation starters anymore because they're only for teens. So we won't be allowed. It will be illegal.
We had to get them in now, otherwise we'll get arrested by the conversation police.
So let's enjoy these last months of teendom with some epic conversation starters.
Let me pull these up. We've got conversation starters for teens. The tagline is, sometimes teens can be difficult to talk to.
Don't I know it? You know, a 49-year-old wrote this, who definitely thought they'd be a journalist for like CNN at this point, and is instead writing
fucking like BuzzFeed grade articles.
Yep.
Let me check the website. gifts.com.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
That's a spin-off of BuzzFeed, and they write the off-day articles when it's a slow news day.
Christ. Sometimes teens can be difficult to talk to. If you have trouble relating to a teen in your life, try one of these conversation starters to get them talking about what excites them most. I have trouble relating to Kian sometimes, so this is great for me.
This might be good for us. Welcome back to Couples Therapy. This is episode 2 of Couples Therapy, episode 8 of the Jonah Complex.
Bro, you know that. Fuck's sake. Get me out of this loveless marriage.
We just haven't had a conversation yet at all. This is where it all starts.
Can you imagine?
We're just both having conversations with ourselves, just in the same room.
Drama student. That's just what it is.
The ego.
That's just yeah, having a conversation.
This is not the Tom show. Actually, in a way, it is.
It is now the Tom and Kian show.
There it is.
Right. Should we start? I could start from the beginning, or I could just like pick out an interesting random one.
Go for it. Whatever floats your fancy. Which is not the phrases, so we'll just mix two of them together. Because I'm a zany teen. I won't be able to do this when I'm 20. Gotta be wild while I can.
If you could have more friends, would you?
Whoa. To be honest, I'm trying to cut the herd a bit. I could get a few less.
I've got a surplus.
I know.
Friends.
It's need to be operating at a friend deficit for a bit. I'm a bit friend overweight, approaching morbidly obese friend wise.
Do you reckon you would have more friends, or are you being serious? Do you want less friends?
Based on who's listening to this, no, I'm not talking about you. Don't worry, but I might actually be talking about you.
This is just our
no,
friends.
seriously.
But I just mean the concept of friends in general. Like, would you want more friends, or are you comfortable with the number of friends you have?
I'm pretty comfortable, to be honest. Actually, yeah.
No,
it depends. It depends. I'd say, yeah. I'd say I'm pretty comfortable because, to be honest, once we start to leave this pandemic now, not to answer it seriously, I mean, it's a comedy podcast, for fuck's sake. But there will be lots of opportunities to be doing things. So I think I do need to reduce my surplus of friends. And you will be receiving a formal letter, if you're listening now, that I have started to pen tonight. And I will sign it. It'll be nice and cordial, but you know, this is the end of the road for us.
I regretfully inform you that we can no longer partake in friendship. Oh God!
As the podcast launches into a new stratosphere of success,
I can no longer be tied down.
Yeah, we've got to cut the fat here.
What do you think are the best traits for a person to have?
Whoa. Damn. These are not particularly subtle conversation starters.
No, they're not.
Someone walked up to me and said, "What do you think the best traits are?" For someone I'd never met.
These were for relating to a teen. Bear in mind, this is like if you have trouble relating to teens. Yeah.
This will help.
Let me walk into my son/daughter's bedroom, or / child's bedroom.
Good save.
I had to. They got my endies. They got my day thems. But yeah, imagine I just walk into my child's bedroom and I'm like, yo, what do you think the best traits are to have in a person? And I just like, go away. I'm making a TikTok or whatever it is that teens these days. I don't know.
I'm jerking off, father, and I'm not going to stop. So either you can stand there and watch. We can leave, sir. Just an ultimate power move.
just like I am man of the house now. Oh God, stop. Oh. What do you think are the best traits for a person to have? Sincerity.
Good at making TikToks.
There we go.
That's top of my list.
You know what? That is perfectly ironic. I go sincerity. You say good at making TikToks.
And that is the chaos that is the Jonah complex. Two different conversations, same conversation, two different routes. That's how we do.
It's because we're both just having conversations with ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly.
So anyway, blah, blah, blah. What?
Honesty.
Oh.
Honestly.
Oh.
Just as a trait.
Overrated.
Damn. A good sense of humor. A good sense.
Oh, we know all about that.
Yes.
As the guy in the TikTok earlier confirmed for us.
Yeah.
In a very loving and sensitive manner.
Jesus Christ.
We need constant words of affirmation, please.
We do, please. Validation. If you could give it to us,
that would be great.
We would be more than happy.
So far, if anyone tried either of these conversation starters, I'm crossing the street. I'd consider that sexual harassment. I'd become part of the 97%. I'd cross the street and run, and it's over. It's a wrap if you start saying that. What do you think are the best traits for a person to have? Yo, hey, buddy, I don't know you.
That would be weirdly harassing, to be fair.
It's just a violation. Next one. Go.
Did anything make you upset today?
Who wrote this? What on earth?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Imagine that wasn't one of the conversation starters. You were just asking me generally on the podcast.
Kian, on a level, I might have to stop this podcast here because of that joke about the 97%. I literally just thought that. This isn't a bit. This isn't a bit.
It's not that deep.
You don't think?
No.
Okay.
We'll edit this out.
This will be fixed in post.
We'll fix it in post.
We don't have post.
Action. Yeah, Jerry, you'll edit that out, right? Yeah. Okay, good. And we're back.
What's Joe Rogan's fucking
Jamie,
you'll edit this out, right?
3, 2, 1. Thanks, Jamie, for the edit, and we're back.
Oh my God. Where do you want to be 10 years from now?
Is this the best the list has to offer? Where are we?
Hey man,
anyone you ask that to just immediately has an existential crisis.
Bro,
Nobody is equipped for that answer.
I'm just trying to relate to you as a teen. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Here's an actual good one. Who is a celebrity you admire? Me.
Yes, the stars of the Jonah Complex, my favorite podcast. That should be your answer. There are no wrong answers, but every answer other than that is factually incorrect. So we're on a path. We're fighting for justice. We're going to change the world.
Bro, we might have to downgrade here. Go from teens to kids.
We're just regressing in age. Imagine the kids ones are actually better. They're just more advanced. And the person who wrote it did that on purpose. The kids one are like actually mature and normal, and then the teen ones are all these weird things because teens are just freaks.
Teens just their brains turn to mush. What's the silliest thing someone has ever said to you?
Is that one of the kid conversation starters?
Nah, that's a teen one. No, I'm joking.
Stop. Oh my god.
The kids were great. The
Hey,
kids were,
buddy.
you know what's funny?
What's the zaniest thing?
You know what's funny? So there's the kids question, which is like, if someone gave you $20, what would you buy with it? And then the teens one, there's an equivalent question, which is, if someone gave you $100, what would you buy with it? And it's just funny because it's like, what, kids can't comprehend what $100 is. Although to be fair, actually, I reckon if I asked one of the 4-year-olds in my group, I was like, if you had
In your
£100,
basement. What? Hey, yo,
Jamie,
cut that out.
Jamie,
Jamie, get on this. Get on this. You listening? You got it? Wait, he's in both of our rooms, actually. We're both looking
yeah,
at him
we've
off
both
screen.
got Jamie.
They're two different Jamies.
It's actually just we've got two different Jamie.
They're talented guys.
Yeah. Nah. If I asked one of the kids at my work, like, oh, what would you buy with £100? Like, the amount of answers would be like, a house. I can imagine.
Just a country, a continent.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the world.
Just cop a large chunk of Southeast Asia real quick. Imagine one of them just comes with some next, I just spend it on Bitcoin. You'd be like, what?
Or just 8-year-old day trader. Like, I'd buy some NFTs, actually.
NFTs, man, they're the next thing. They're strange. It's getting weird now.
Bro, it's basically, I don't know. I had this realization because I realized how like invested Logan Paul is in NFTs. They're basically just Pokemon cards.
Pretty much.
They're basically just like expensive Pokemon cards.
I mean, this idea of like currency and stuff, all these things were always like illusionary things.
Yeah.
But I can't tell if they're becoming more real or less real with these things. It feels like even with things like Bitcoin, there's something really like removed about it. It feels so alien, you know?
It's becoming further and further. We're going back to bartering. That's what it is. We're regressing. Yeah. I will trade one hand-painted picture of a fish for your 2
magic beanstalks.
Yeah, literally, it is literally just that. We're regressing. What's the saying? Reject tradition. No, reject modernity. Embrace tradition. That's what it is. That's what
where
it
we're
is.
at. That's the motto. I think that's the title of the episode.
Imagine.
I'm sure that will grab viewers.
Yeah. Guys, we want to complain about the fact that none of you clicked on the last podcast. Did our title turn you off? We think our title turned you off.
It must be. It can't be the declining quality of the podcast as each episode passes. No.
Don't, because that's too real. Oh my god. Maybe we should, like, as much as we joked, maybe we should have just left it at like 5 episodes.
Just a mini series of podcasts.
We had our run.
It was
We're
a good
still
run,
shooting
but
it at this point. I think this has got to be the laziest episode we've done so far.
Oh, for sure.
Easily.
I mean,
easily.
We're just going left and right and up and down. We're just zany kids, you know.
Zany teens.
Zany, just a couple of wild teens.
Sometimes I imagine this podcast like us sitting having a conversation in front of an audience, but the audience is an empty room. Like it's just chairs. It's just us two having a conversation.
It fully does. It feels like we're doing it almost on stage and we're doing like audience interactions, but there is no audience here when we're filming it.
Yeah, like it
I have to say the vibe would be different if we were filming it in person. I think that would be an actual curious thing. And we have said this before off air. Whoa, careful, we're professionals, guys.
Yeah, we have talked about like a live episode once. Le COVID sorts itself out.
Summertime is looking like the time that would occur.
Yeah, we're thinking we're going to do some live episodes, as in me and Kian actually in the same room.
Yeah,
if we can,
and potentially some cheeky guests. Not to give too much of a tease of the future,
Ooh.
guys. Whoa!
Ooh.
Everyone, calm down. All right, we know. Got big things in the pipeline.
Do you know do you think they know we have an email, by the way? I was just thinking about this actually. Guys, we have an email. If you want to email us things, like if you want to email us
Topics or
topics or ideas or write
questions
write
or
us a script,
you want
for a
us
whole
to
just outline a whole podcast episode.
Yeah, that would really make our lives much easier.
Just send us shit. We have an email. Like you can find it on our Instagram. I was thinking about this the other day because I was like, and it also ties into what's currently going on with stereo, like how there's like live viewer interactions with that. We
Yeah.
actually have no kind of viewer interaction, and maybe it's better that way. Maybe we should. Maybe we should be those impersonable people on your screen who you don't know but think, wow, they're so cool. I wonder what they do.
That's definitely what everyone listening to or watching this is thinking right now. Wow, they're so cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, we have an email. Email us.
And if you want to if you want to ask us questions and we can offer some sage, wisdomful advice, we might give you if you're trying to make new friends, we might set you a cheeky conversation starter or two. If we're feeling frisky.
Oh my god, we just linked them this article.
That's how we'll respond to every email you send. Just a full.
Article, can I just say this article has 225 conversation starters, and it's broken down into
This guy just record every conversation he's ever had. Just how any conversation he's had has started.
It's broken down into like subsections. It's broken down into like some of them are like really specific. Oh, there's a networking conversation starters one for when we go into big meetings, Kian. We can use those.
Oh, lay one of them on us. We've got to be prepared.
Have you ever won an award? How old?
Actually, I was regional. I was regional backstrokes champion for the age 11 to 12 category. So yeah, I'd say I've won an award or two.
I was actually top 8 in under 18s UK beatbox championships 2018.
You are hired, both of you. Please.
God damn.
We'll top all the other offers you have. Just we need you.
One of them is just did you hear about insert latest news topic? Which is just this podcast.
Which is I was going to say that's how every conversation we have begins about what we're going to talk about in an episode. Damn, did we write this article? This whole thing, yeah. This whole 8 episodes leading to now is just all a ploy so we can plug the email address, just so when people email it to us, we can link the article.
Wait, so there's conversation starts at a bar, right? And these are
oh no.
These are amazing, and I will read all of these because these are actually great. First one is, what drink do you suggest I get? Which is not a conversation starter, by the way. If somebody came up to me and was like, what drink do you suggest I get? I'd be like, a tall glass of leave me the fuck alone? I don't know.
A glass of water, sir. You are on meth. You need to come down ASAP.
You are down horrendously, my G. What's the next one? How do I get to X place from here? That's both a conversation starter and ender.
Conversation ender, yeah.
How do I get to London Bridge Station? They're just like, oh, you go this way, this way, this way. Okay, cool, thanks. Bye. Like, where is a good place to get food around here? You're in a bar. I'm assuming you have food already. And my favorite of the bunch, I'm Name. What's your name? that's I'm insert my name. What's your name? That's only applicable for at a bar, by the way. You can't use that in
Yeah,
any scenario.
you're not allowed. You're only allowed
It's
to use that
illegal.
as a teen in a bar.
The conversation police will come and get you. But it's
Lock you up.
just that. What else is there? Are you having a good time?
It froze for a second.
No, sorry. The question was, are you having a good time?
I was. Jesus.
Batman or Superman? Who would win?
Bro, is it?
Guy
Did
comes
Zack
up to your
Snyder write
bar.
this article?
Guy comes up to you in a bar and he says, Batman versus Superman, who would win? I go, Zack Snyder, get the fuck away from me.
Just some random Warner Brothers executive who's just like, hey, yo, bro, you stink. Get away from me.
No. That's actually how they got the plot to Batman versus Superman.
Someone walked up to Zack Snyder in a bar and said Batman versus Superman who would win in a fight. And he
He
goes,
went,
oh my god,
write
you
that down,
just
write that
made...
down. You just made me rich.
Oh.
Fucking hell. That movie is like Zack Snyder was drunk when he directed it.
Storyboarded it, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Tell me, do you bleed? You will. Whoa!
No.
Scary!
No. Martha. So do you know Martha?
Yeah, dude, there's only one Martha on
In
the
the
planet.
entire world. This song is so overplayed. I'd rather hear X. What about you? Yeah.
That's hardly the worst one, to be honest. If we're being
no, this
full
is-
disclosure.
That's a great one. What's the worst thing one can say on a first date? That?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What made you laugh this week? What made you laugh?
Some guy walked up to me in a bar earlier this week and said Batman and Superman, who'd win in a fight. I haven't stopped laughing since. And the trailer drops, and she's like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Oh, this is kind of similar to the one before. Are you having a good evening? So the last one was, are you having a good time? This one is, are you having a good evening?
That's the follow-up. Are you having a good time?
No.
Generally, that's just a life question. And then this one is specifically this evening. Are you having a good one?
Jesus Christ. Oh,
These are
and
so awkward. It's so people. I think it goes to show this article just what people will do to avoid like awkward interactions. It's like that thing with silence, because you know the fear of public speaking is like the number one fear in the world. So, and I think it just has to do with silence. People get stressed by silence, just like the fact that you're not talking now.
I'm trying so hard. I was trying so hard to be fucking silent.
But it makes you think, because I see stuff like that at my work as well. Because one of the most hilarious things, one of the things people find awkward, which they try to avoid so tentatively, but it always backfires, is when people...
You cut out for a sec. What did you...
The internet connection was unstable for a second.
Yeah. No, I was trying...
we read too many of those conversation starters. We needed to take a break.
No, I was trying so hard to be silent for that bit. God damn. Jesus fuck. Sorry, just to end this section, because there's one more segment. There's one more question on this, and it's, what do you think of this place?
After this, I won't be coming back, so I can guarantee you that.
I don't like the people.
Yeah, company's a bit, but
Yeah. Jesus fuck. Yeah, but I think it is like the lengths people will go to like try and actually talk to people. It's funny. I don't know. Are you gonna do the silent bit back to me now? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it, my partner has decided to leave me on ropes here. guys.
This
so-
is the start of the breakdown of the podcast. Next episode, it's literally just going to be us on 2 separate Zoom calls, recording ourselves talking for the same amount of
we're actually
time,
just gonna
and then
post.
just
We're gonna post 2 separate podcasts.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
my God! I hope you've enjoyed watching the undoing of this podcast.
Jesus
I have to
Christ.
say, we've become derailed in quite an amusing way. I have to say, actually.
Yeah, we actually have. I tell you what, if this is the one episode that people are like, "Oh, I'll actually bother clicking on this one."
Please
am
know it's not normally like this. I wonder if this will work for us. Imagine if
Can
this
you imagine
actually.
people are like, "Yeah, this is really funny." This is us just like being so hopeful. In reality, people are like, "What the fuck was this episode?"
Oh,
Jesus fuck.
yeah, Jamie, you're gonna have to do quite the stitch job on this one. I'm sorry, mate, but
Yeah,
you
we
know,
might have to just kind of delete this whole podcast.
yeah.
Oh no. To be
Jamie.
fair, it's either this or like the Addison Rae reaction video. And to be
You have a
honest,
choice, people. You know.
which one you guys would rather, judging by our views last week.
I'm guessing it's this train, this complete derailment.
I've been Tom. That's been Kian.
And we're saving that Addison. Just know, I want you to know, viewers, that we're saving that Addison Rae episode in the bank, just so we can unleash it on you when we least desire.
Oh my god.
Just to avoid having to go through it again.
Fucking hell. Oh god. In a bit, guys. I'll see you next week. Jesus.
Maybe, potentially. We're not making
Right.
any promises at this point.
This might actually be the end. Jesus. Right. See you later. guys.
Bye.
Jamie, what the fuck was that?